Hello, friends, and welcome. Today I am so excited about my latest acquisition. It is all original in its original box, and we have the beautiful KAWECO Dia. Why do I say that it comes in its original box? As you can see, we have the number V3 and the size of the nib OF. The OF nib is quite a special nib because it is a quite rare nib. It isn't produced in our days. I am excited about this fountain pen because it came in its original box and with original papers. And I'm very excited also about the price that I paid for this fountain pen. And I paid only 62 euros or 68 American dollars. This included the cost of shipping and original papers. And the pen is in a beautiful shape. The piston filling it's working smoothly, so it doesn't need greasing or cleaning. A beautiful fountain pen. So I was quite lucky. I love this pattern on the box. This lizard skin or skin snake. Blue pattern. And here we have the fountain pen. As is written on the box, we have a KAWECO V3 and the size of the nib, oblique F. I will try to show you the nib. You can see that it is an oblique nib. And when I will do the review, we will see how this oblique nib writes. We have 585 imprinted on it. And on the other side, we have a 14K. So we have a gold nib. What is quite interesting about this fountain pen is the fact that it comes with the original papers. So they are very delicate. And not only it comes with original papers and we have this 25-year warranty, but it's also filled. So we have the date. It was bought in 1961 and it was bought from Bamberg, which is a city in Germany close to Nuremberg. I will have a surprise for you. This is the number V3 and OF, so it's an interesting warranty that is filled. When you find those warranties, in general, they aren't filled. So I can tell you that it was bought from that store in 1961 and on that date. This is a truly historical find. And of course, I have also the instruction of use, which are also original. Yes, I hope you can see them. We have KAWECO, some instruction on how to fill the fountain pen, and they're all in German, as it should be, because this was sold in Germany. It was beautiful preserved. I've done a KAWECO Dia review on my channel. This was the KAWECO Dia 802G. It had some problems here. It has this cracked turning knob and it had a little problem on the nib. I want to show you. They are both KAWECO Dias. The first one is from the late 1950s and it has this open nib. This is my favorite nib. I know it's from the late 50s because it has this blue ink window. The same blue ink window we have on the next model. This model was made at the beginning of the 60s and we know from the documents that this was sold in 1961. This is, let's call it a semi-hooded nib. It has another design, also another feed when we compare it to the predecessor. This is ebonite. I believe this is also ebonite. It is also a piston filler. I can honestly say that I love this dark gray color of it, and I will do a review of this model, the KAWECO V3. So stay tuned and follow my channel, because this will be an interesting review. Thank you guys for your time. I leave you with this beautiful original box. As always, please support my work by subscribing. I will try to buy many vintage fountain pens. I'm very excited when I find in the wild vintage fountain pens in their original box and with original papers. So this is truly a historic find, and I will treasure it. I didn't write with it. I know that the piston is working. I didn't show you the piston. I just flush it with water to test if it draws the ink. You can see that we have a plastic cork. It's made out of plastic. Quite a modern. And it's quite a small fountain pen, a very practical fountain pen. As you know, I'm a big fan of oblique nibs, but this being an OF, I think it will not have so many variations. Being a fine nib, we wouldn't see many variation, but of course, stay tuned, because in a few days I will do the full review of this fountain pen after I use it for a week to test it. As always, I wish you to have a nice day. To all the KAWECO fans out there, the vintage KAWECO fans, I greet them. Stay tuned for the famous fountain pen review, vintage fountain pen review of this beautiful KAWECO V3 from 1961. Bye bye.